What's up, tech heads? Welcome to Aces Tech. So today I'm going to be doing a comparison video of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 versus the Fossil Gen 5 smartwatch. Now, if you guys like these videos where I'm comparing smartwatches and doing reviews, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel because I have more videos in store for you guys. Let's get right into this. So to get started, we're going to look at the design of both smartwatches. As you can see here, we're taking a look at the Galaxy Watch 3, and I call this comparison the battle of the premium classic smartwatch because I feel like that's what these two companies are gearing towards with these two smartwatches when it comes to design. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 looks awesome. It looks like an expensive product, and it is pretty expensive, and we'll talk about pricing here in a bit. But as you can see, metal build has a heart rate monitor in the back. It has a rotating bezel, and if you guys are interested in navigating your smartwatch with a rotating bezel, this is the only smartwatch that offers that, and I think that's a pretty neat feature. So again, when it comes to the Galaxy Watch 3, I feel like this is a very premium looking device, and I love the leather band that comes with this device. So let's look at the Fossil Gen 5 smartwatch. As you can see here, this I feel like is also a sexy looking, classic looking smartwatch. It looks good, it feels good, it weighs more than the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. And again, when you wear this, especially with the metal bands, it definitely feels like a premium device for sure. So again, when it comes to design, I feel like they both are good. They both feel and look premium. So you can go with either or here. Also to note, to navigate with the Fossil Gen 5, this is scrolling wheel, as you can see in the video, instead of with the Galaxy Watch 3 where you use the rotating bezel, you use the scrolling wheel, as you can see here in the video. So let's talk about performance, and I feel like here's where these two smartwatches are way different from one another. So for Fossil Gen 5, this runs Google Wear OS, and I've stated this before actually. If you haven't watched the comparison video that I did with the active smartwatch 2 and this, is pretty much identical because the Galaxy Watch 3 has the same internals as the active watch 2. So comparing them both, if you like Google's product, if you like using their software and application, I feel like Wear OS is probably the better options for you. And if you like Samsung, if you invest in their ecosystem, I feel like the Gear might fit you better. But honestly speaking, when it comes to performance, something that I've noticed with Samsung smartwatches is that over time they don't lag as much. And I do have to say, if you see me navigating through my Fossil Gen 5, it's very lagging. That's a huge critique that I have with Wear OS. I feel like it's very bloated and Google needs to update this operating system. Performance wise, hands down, I feel like the Galaxy Watch 3 has this over the Fossil Gen 5. And maybe when Fossil updates the new line of smartwatches, they'll add the newest chipset and that will make a difference. So let's talk about specs. The Fossil Gen 5 is using the Snapdragon 3100 chipset, and it has an 8 gig internal memory and 1 gig of RAM. So looking at the specs, it sounds beastly, but again, I feel like Wear OS is just not optimized correctly to run on these chipsets. For the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, it's using the Exynos 9110 chipset, and it has 1 gig of RAM and has 8 gig of storage as well. So they're pretty similar when it comes to specs. But again, I feel like over time, just the Galaxy wearables seems to last longer and perform better than Wear OS devices. So let's talk about battery life. I feel like these two devices actually do a pretty good job lasting most of the day, but I feel like the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 does a better job lasting all day, as to where around 9 or 10 p.m. I have about 10% left with my Fossil Gen 5, and which means I would have to charge it. Compared to around that time with the Galaxy, I would have about 45 to 50% left. So when it comes to features, they both offer similar features. They both have a heart rate monitor. They both have ways to navigate the smartwatch, with the Galaxy having the rotating bezel and the Gen 5 having a scrolling wheel. They both offer sleep tracking, but the advantage when it comes to features that the Galaxy Watch 3 has over the Fossil Gen 5 is that it has a fall detection alert, to where if you fall, it can actually detect that and send for help, which is really cool. And hopefully we see that incorporated in the next Fossil Gen 6. So I know people use the smartwatch to keep track of the health when exercising. Personally, I don't use this feature that much, so I might not be the best person to review this part of it, but I know that they both offer ways of tracking your workout and your health through Google Fit for Fossil Gen 5 and through Samsung Health for the Galaxy Watch 3. So my final verdict, which one of these smartwatches should you get? And it comes down to two things. Which ecosystem are you invested in? Are you invested in Google's ecosystem, to where you use a lot of Google Maps, a lot of Gmail, Google Keeps, and the rest of Google services? Or are you invested in the Samsung ecosystem, to where you use most of the apps like the calendar and Samsung Health? It all depends on which ecosystem that you use mostly. And then the second thing that I have to say makes a difference is pricing. So right now you can actually get the Fossil Gen 5 off of Best Buy or Amazon for $280. They've run some pretty good promotion for Fossil. The original price is $300 compared to where the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy Watch, the one that I have here, starts off at $480, and then if you want the 41mm version of it, it starts off at $400. So huge difference in price. And again, I feel like personally, when it comes to pricing, the Fossil might be a better price deal. But I feel like if you are highly invested in the Samsung ecosystem, then the Galaxy Watch might not be a bad idea for you. Alright, fellas, so let me know if you find this video helpful. Again, watch some of my other comparison. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Till next time, peace out.